Yo people, welcome back to Ron's Tech Hub, and today I'm going to be looking at the Redmi Watch 4. I've got two of them here, and I do have to say initial impressions are very good. I haven't set these up as of yet, but they look really good. I really like big watch faces because I'm blind and I can't see very well, so this has impressed me. The Redmi Watch 4 only cost me £60. I bought mine from CEX used. Even though it said it was used, it was kind of brand new. It was in a box and with plastics on and everything. You can get these brand new from Amazon for £72 as of 2024 August. I am very impressed with this. Quite a big screen. Now I'm going to try and do a small comparison. These are my headphone cases. These are the Soundpeats Air 3, I believe. So that's my headphone case. So as you can see, it kind of matches my headphone case. The headphone case is a tiny bit bigger. I'm going to bring an SSD into focus. So this is a 2.5-inch SSD. And when you look at it, it takes up about, I would say, about a quarter of the SSD, which is, again, still quite big for a watch. This is how the charger connects. So that's the magnetic charger there. It has two magnet strips there and it has the two pins to connect. Simply hold it close enough and it will snap into place. That's it. And from there, it goes out to normal USB. Just going around the watch quickly. So I guess the straps are on the wrong way, but on the right hand side you have this dial here, and if I can focus it, you might be able to see this. The dial has grooves on it, so it's actually quite tactile, and when you do move the dial you actually get vibration feedback, so you know something's happening. And for £70 for this big of a screen, for a really nice dial that you can also press in, once this is set up, I'm guessing you can use this as an exit button or a back button. The straps are interchangeable, and the way you do that, I believe, I've never done this before, I think you simply squeeze that thing there and pull the straps off. See if I can get it done. So as you can see, that rectangular thing there, squeeze it in, pull it off, and there you go. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side because I need to switch these around anyway. So again, squeeze that in and it just comes off. I need my thing on that side, so I think that needs to be up here. So to put that back in, you simply line it up with the slot that you have, squeeze it in, it snaps in, and you're done. Same thing for the bottom one, no different there. As far as I can tell, it comes in two colors. This black one is mine, and there's this gray one, which I don't think they should have labeled as gray. I think they should have probably labeled it as more creamy. It looks gray on camera, but in person it's very close to my white desk, so I wouldn't label it as gray, I would say cream. I'm going to be doing this the lazy way, simply scanning the QR code, click on the link, it's going to take me to this. I'm going to click on download, it's going to take me to the Play Store straight away. I'm going to click on install, just wait for this to finish. Once that's finished downloading, I'm going to click on open. Let's see what comes up. Time to tone up, yep, start. Terms and conditions, I'm just going to agree to everything, read and agree, enroll in user experience program. I'm going to leave that one off for now. Agree, region United Kingdom. This is the app, so it takes you straight into the app, and now you can turn on sync and connect to your device. I'm going to simply connect using my Google account because that's a bit easier for me. It defaulted to United States for country, so I'm going to change it to United Kingdom. All right, it just says okay. It doesn't say anything else. Nothing else is showing up for me. So for some reason, it just said okay after I signed in and didn't do anything else. So I'm guessing you have to go back and then it's going to allow you to enter your details. So I'm going to enter my date of birth here, gender, height, choosing my weight. I'm about 75 kgs. After you've created your account and added your details in, the next thing to do is to go over to device. So at the bottom of the screen, there are 4 tabs. Go over to device, click on the plus sign to add a new device, click on agree, and my Bluetooth should be on. I think it's on. It's found my watch straight away, so I'm going to click on the watch. Yep, my phone is saying pairing request and my watch is saying pairing request from Pixel 8. So I'm going to tick that so I can get all my calls and contacts. I'm going to click pair on my phone, and on the watch I'm going to have to click on the tick. So it's basically telling you how to use the watch, which is quite decent. The cheaper watches I've used in the past, they don't have animated tutorials like this. It's simply a booklet that tells you click on this, click on that. This nice animated tutorial directly on the phone when you have the watch in your hand is kind of smart, because that way they don't need to have a massive booklet. They simply show you how to do it in the app that you're going to have to use to connect to the watch anyway. So it's asking to turn on notifications. At the moment it was default set to sync all. I'm going to leave it on that for now, and if there's a notification I don't want, I'll come back in here on the app afterwards and I'll edit just to make sure I only get the ones I want. So I'm going to click set. I'm going to click set here again. So I'm guessing here I need to click on Me Fitness and I need to click on allow notification access. Click allow again. Real-time conversations, notifications, and silent. I think that should be good. Allow access to contacts as well. It's just taking everything, isn't it? Jeez Louise. Sync do not disturb with phone. So for example, what that means is if you set your mobile phone to do not disturb, if you turn the ringing off, I'm guessing the watch would sync up with that. So the phone calls should not come through to the watch, or the text messages to the watch, unless you've turned off your do not disturb. So I am synced and I have 100% battery. I do kind of feel that the straps are a bit hard to put on, so let me demonstrate. I've put this one on. Taking it off is very easy. That's what it looks like normally. But they have this thing on the opposite side is normally on for most watches. So to put this on, it feels like I have to do a bit of gymnastics. So I've got to put the watch on here first. Then I put it against my clothes or something. Then getting it through this first loop is a bit of a tricky one because the loop doesn't move. So you have to kind of push it through, then hold it here, then tighten it here so it doesn't fall off. So I squeeze in here to tighten, because that's where the thing is. Squeeze in here to hold it in place, and then I can put it through this last loop here. I do have to say, even though I don't like the way it's done, it feels very, very secure. Back on the watch app, I'm gonna go to where it says manage watch faces, because I want to see different faces and just maybe edit something if I can. I'm gonna click on that. We have online and local. I'm going to go to local first just to see what's on the watch at the moment. So this is what comes pre-installed on the watch. Usable, decent looking. I think the first one there, which is bold time, is probably the best one to use for most people because the time is quite big. So I'm going to go over to online and I'm going to see if I can scroll through and see if I can find one that suits me best. I need something that's big text, but I want to see my steps as well. I don't need to see my heart rate all the time. I think that green with envy one looks quite decent because it has the time, it has the day, it has the date, it has my steps, it has my calories burned, it has battery percent, it has quite a bit. It has AM and PM and it has temperature as well. So I might come back to this one, but let me just look and see if I can find a nicer one. So for now it's going to be green with envy. This fresh and clean one looks quite decent as well. I mean, it says it in the name, it is fresh and clean. It's not very cluttered. Black background, easy to read text. This could be option number 2. Another really nice setting I do like that this watch has is emergency SOS. So if you scroll down in the app, you come across emergency SOS, you click on it, it will take you to this section here where you're able to enter a phone number and the person's name. So once you click on the watch 3 times, if you click on the button 3 times quickly, it will simply call that person. It's good that they label it emergency, but I think it could just be quick call instead. So maybe press it 3 times to call this person, press it 4 times to call this person. Quite a handy feature. I don't think I really need to go over anything else in this app. Everything else is self-explanatory. I've done the main thing, so you guys play with the app and let me know what you think. This is what the watch looks like on my hand with a new face added and installed. Very, very swanky. I really like this, honestly. I think the watch face being that big is a massive bonus for me. So far the first impressions are really good. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.